Okay, dividing fractions. So when we divide fractions, it is very, very similar to multiplying fractions. In fact, there's only one extra step and it's exactly the same. There's one extra step and then it's exactly the same as multiplying fractions. And that extra step is called finding the reciprocal of our second fractions. Okay, we need to find the reciprocal of the second fractions. So what is a reciprocal? A reciprocal is really easy. All it basically means is we flip the fraction upside down. So the reciprocal of a half would be 2 over 1. Okay, it's easy as that. When we have a mixed number, we turn it into an improper fraction first. So 1 times 5 is 5, plus 2 gives me 7 over 5 as an improper. And then we flip it. So if we're finding the reciprocal of a mixed number, we turn it into an improper fraction first and then flip it. So let's come over here to the division. So all we do is we basically find that reciprocal of the second fraction. That's the very first thing that we do, unless we have mixed numbers. So I flip the second fraction and I've turned my division into multiplication. Okay, so once I've done that, now I'm ready to cross cancel if there is any, and there is some cross cancelling here. I can divide both of those by 3 to give me 2 and 1, and I can divide both of these by 2 to give me 1 and 2. So 1 times 2 gives me 2, and 1 times 2 gives me 2. So that means my answer there is 1. Now, over here, I have some mixed numbers. What I need to do when I have mixed numbers is the very first step is to turn it into improper fractions. So 1 times 3 is 3, plus 2 gives me 5 over 3. Okay? And then I have 2 times 5, which gives me 10, plus the 1 gives me 11 over 5. All right? Now it's time to find the reciprocal. So I flip the second fraction and I turn my division into multiplication. Okay? So now I can see, can I cross cancel? No, I can't. There's no cross cancelling to be done there. 5 times 5 gives me 25, and 3 times 11 gives me 33. Now, that is simplified. I don't need to check that because I know that if there's no cross cancelling to do there, okay, then I'm going to have a simplified answer at the end. So, just to recap, dividing fractions is really simple. You basically multiply fractions. You end up multiplying them. Step 1, if there are mixed numbers, you turn them into improper fractions. Step 2, find the reciprocal of your second fraction. Okay, so that's a reciprocal there, that's a reciprocal there. Step 3, cross cancel if you have to. And then step 4, just do the multiplications. Times the top one by the top one, the bottom one by the bottom one to give you your answer. Okay, and that's basically it. That's dividing fractions.